I was awakened by a phone call about 2 a.m. September 1st, 2 years ago. And the operator basically screamed in my ear, "We're having a flood and we need you out here."
We had a sprinkler line break, fire sprinkler line. 3-inch line separated. It did it just before 2 o'clock in the morning, and immediately with about 75 pounds of pressure flooded the entire facility from the second floor down.
When I got there were firemen sweeping 3 or 4 inches of water down stairwells. It was pretty exciting.
The water intrusion was approximately 65,000 gallons of water that flooded the entire second floor, penetrated first floor, basically rained down into first and all the way down into the basement. It totally shut down 3 of the main elevators, shut down our day surgery, flooded it. We had extensive damage in health information management. Got into my administrative area, the kitchen, entrance area, the new entrance and gift shop area and lobby were totally destroyed. It just created a totally disastrous situation at the time.
It was probably about 2:30 in the morning, and got a phone call that we've got a major water problem at the hospital. So run up here, lots of people around. Of course, Michael, the CEO, is here. Make a phone call to our local person who takes care of carpet cleaning, I think, and he recommended LMS.
I called LMS, contacted them, and the entrance service picked up. Within probably 3 minutes, I got a call back from the owner.
I think within an hour and a half, and it certainly wasn't too much longer than that, there were trucks surrounding the hospital, fully mobilized and beginning to help us out of the dilemma we were in. It was pretty impressive.
They were not in a panic mode because they've been there before. LMS has been there before, and they've experienced it, and to know that you had somebody that had the feeling of, hey, we can handle this, we've done this before, we can help.
They immediately put me at ease. I just felt like I was in the hands of professionals, and that, you know, at least that huge burden of the water being everywhere was taken off my plate at that moment, and I had other things to worry about, and I could go take care of that business.
LMS brought incredible amount of people in. I was surprised at the amount of people that they were able to bring into this project, that they were able to get to us.
And then we began a systematic approach to taking care of each section of the hospital, each wing, if you will, of the hospital.
They knew how to handle it. They knew what to do. They advised me on what my situation was and what they had experienced, and immediately helped me resolve a lot of issues. That, I mean, we're a hospital. We're open 24 hours a day. We can't shut down.
This hospital is a major economic driver in this area. You know, we're responsible for more than $20 million in salaries annually, and the economic multiplier from that is worth probably well over 30 million. So we really represent something very important in this community, and to have us shut down would have been horrific.
They were very diligent to communicate with me at all times. Every day the LMS people were coming to me and let me know way ahead of time, okay, now here is our next area that we're going to be going to.
You know, they never forgot that they were in a hospital dealing with patients and the staff and visitors and physicians. They always were very mindful that we needed to keep our core business going.
They helped me communicate with other department managers as well to make sure that they understood completely on what it is we're doing, giving us timelines, making sure that and they met those timelines. If they said they could get it done in 10 days, they got it done in 10 days. That was the wonderful thing about it too.
Well, because I'm probably from the financial world, what I really appreciated with LMS is their billing, their paperwork was very detailed, on time, you know, dealing with the insurance company, never really had to worry about everything being documented. I really appreciated the professionalism from all their documents and their communication with me as far as invoicing and bills and what's going to happen and what's this for. So that was, to me, probably the most beneficial, working with a company that really knew what they were doing from all aspects.
What I found personally most beneficial was the peace of mind that I felt, because I felt like I was, again, working with professionals who knew what they were doing, and that I really didn't have to worry a lot about any of that. There were plenty of other things to worry about, and not having to worry about that was a great load off my mind.
They knew the ICRA standards. They knew where they needed to be and the standards that hospitals have to live by. They understood what it is we were dealing with.
You know, when you can call a company and they just take care of it. I mean, this is the first time we've ever had to deal with such a disaster, and just to be able to turn it over and let somebody, you know, help you through it. You know, LMS was like that, and like I said, you know, we became good friends working together for so long in such a difficult situation. So felt like I could recommend them without a hesitation.
They know what they're doing, they're well organized, they're disciplined, they have lots of help, they have all the right equipment, and they seem to be invested in our success. They wanted, you know, they understood what was at stake. It wasn't like doing a school in the middle of July when nobody's there. We had patients in the hospital, they got that, and they did everything they could to accommodate us and our needs and our patients and still get the job done.
I'd recommend LMS on any kind of disaster like this, any kind of situation that you get in this, because they have the people, they have the manpower, they have the knowledge to take care of it.